Final report of the commercial starship Nostromo. Third officer reporting. The other members of the crew: Kane, Lambert, Parker, Brett, Ash, and Captain Dallas are dead. Cargo and ship destroyed. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up. This is Ripley. Last survivor of the Nostromo. Signing off.
Oh, I love this.
Ripley? I'm Samuels. I work for the company. It's about your mother. We think we may have found her, Amanda. A commercial vessel, the Anisadora, has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
Where?
Zeta Reticula.
What did it tell you?
We don't know. The unit was taken to Sevastopol station. It's proprietorial material, so the company wants it to be collected as soon as possible. Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region. It's a permanent free port
I know what it
facility.
is.
Transit's arranged. There's a courier ship called the Torrens heading out that way in 2 days. We're going to travel out.
We?
Me and another exec. And you, if you're willing. Look, Ripley, when this job came across my desk, I read the case history. I know why you're working in the region where she went missing. You're still looking, aren't you? I've been cleared to offer you a place on the Torrens if you want to come along. Maybe there'll be some closure for you.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. This is really cool. This is like my third time doing this, because like we had a couple of issues loading some of the segments whenever I was playing with my wife. But like what I find very interesting about the Aliens franchise is that this is our old idea of what the future would be like, and it hasn't really changed very much since the 70s or 80s, which is whenever these movies, these stories were first like created. So I'm being honest that I have not gone past the first section, because that's as far as I could get through with my wife and the loading issues. But like, yeah, it's gonna be cool. I'm rambling on, and I might ramble on some more. I'm sorry, but it's just yeah. Oh, this is so cool. Oh my god, this is so cool. And it's doubly cool because a little bit about me. my parents could never really afford things, and I didn't really spend a lot of time working an allowance, so I've always been dealing with late gen legacy technology. So I've never really had an opportunity for very much of my life, except for right now, to play with a updated system. So I'm running this on Ultra, and that's just like, it's so invigorating. Okay, this looks like some kind of data log. Verlaine, you on the lookout for a navigational officer. I have a friend that's just lost his ship, and he's looking for work. I can vouch for him. He's got good papers. Same old story. The megacorps undercut him. Picked up all his data clients. Contracts are getting harder to come by for the smaller companies, and I'm thinking about getting out myself while I still have something to sell. Sounds like you're doing okay, though. Dropped by the docks and heard you were just shipping out. Sevastopol Station. What a shithole. Still, I hear Wayland Yutani pay well. Good luck to you. If you can't beat them, let's catch up when you get back. Blaine. Okay, so it looks like that is establishing that the economy is rough in this space environment. Which, I mean, the economy is rough now, but I mean, you know, whatever. So if I remember from when I was doing this with my wife, shower, right, and then turn that off. And really what we were supposed to do is we were supposed to look at the menu, get dressed, speak to Taylor and Samuels. What we did is we went to speak to Samuels, and then the segment where we were supposed to access Taylor was locked. So whenever we went back and did it in the proper order, then we were able to access everything. And I am playing on Nightmare, by the way. I don't know if I'm going to cut that segment where I was going through the main menu or not. Please wait. Or wait, are you already done? You probably are already done. Okay. So let's go further. And oh, this is so cool. Speak to Taylor. This door is the door that was locked whenever me and my wife were trying to access Taylor after speaking to Samuel. This is so cool. This is so cool. I'm going the wrong way.
Taylor, good morning.
Ripley, it's certainly not good. I very much doubt it's morning either. Sorry. I feel like death. I don't know how you people put up with hypersleep regularly.
You get used to it.
I don't do long haul very often. Most legal execs don't travel further than the coffee machine.
I'm surprised Wayland Yutani felt the need to send legal at all.
The loss of the Nostromo and its cargo cost the company a lot of money. It's important we find out what happened. If I can close the case with a conclusive accident report, it'll look great with my superiors. I'm sorry. That was insensitive. I realize your mother has been missing for 15 years, and you...
It's okay. We'll both get what we want, right?
Have you seen Samuels? He's probably been up for hours.
I'll catch up with him.
Oh my god! Okay, I'm sorry. I'm fangirling right now because I mean, like, okay, little things like potato chips, coffee, cereal, canned products, smoking everywhere, even in the pod room, was that's such an 80s thing because it was so prevalent back then, or at least from what's portrayed through media, like with Stranger Things and, you know, speaking to people from that decade. So if we go to this data log, enter Nostromo incident, which was the first movie. Hey Taylor, I got your case request. It may take me a while to dig out the files, and the incident happened before my time at the company, so I'm a bit fuzzy in the details. In 2022, the Weyland-Yutani cargo vessel, the USS Nostromo, went missing. No trace was found of its cargo or crew, apart from a new science officer. The rest of the crew had been working together before, 7 in all. Dallas, Ash, Kane, Ripley, Lambert, Parker, Brett. Weyland-Yutani lost a lot of money from it. It's a bit of a black mark in the history. Get the impression that they don't like to mention it anyway. I'll try to find the files later, clarify some of the points. If you want, I can help you go through them. Maybe some of your luck will rub off on me. I hear upstairs that they have an eye on you for something big, Saul. And this was to who? Page up or page down scroll. It's much better than the mouse wheel. To N. Taylor. That was, okay, that was the lawyer that we talked to. Q. And I love how they actually put the keyboard interfaces so like it's more immersive to like go through the terminals. Captain Verlaine Diane, Navigation Comm Officer Connor William, owner of Verlaine Diane, contractor Weyland-Yutani. Outbound and return transportation for Weyland-Yutani retrieval team to Sevastopol Station. Team consists of 3 Weyland-Yutani employees, Samuels, Ripley, and Taylor. Passengers Samuels, Christopher, Ripley, Amanda, Taylor, Nina. Number of decks 2. Number of crew 2. Interstellar communications antenna, long haul hypersleep chamber, commercial passenger cargo ship, retrofitted from a tow rig. Retains operational heavy duty tow and umbilical. Okay, so one of the things that I really like about sci-fi, which is actually one of my favorite genres, is that whenever it's done well, there's a lot of indirect details that speak on the circumstances of the world. And with what we just learned is that this ship that we are on currently is a privately owned ship that is contracted through Weyland-Yutani. And if you have not seen the Alien movies, which I highly recommend you do, it's a little bit dated, but for what year it came out, it was actually pretty good film quality and cinematography. Just watch it. Just watch it. If you haven't seen it, just watch it.
Ripley.
It's worth the money.
Samuels,
the first movie.
did you wake up early?
Well, I don't really need as much sleep as the rest of you. I was just inspecting the Torrens facilities. A well-maintained ship. I realize it's a very similar model to...
The Nostromo.
Yes, M-Class. A later pattern, but close in spec.
I've worked engineering jobs on ships like this.
Of course. Is Taylor up yet? She's not a seasoned traveler. Hypersleep may have been punishing for her.
We talked. She seems nervous.
I hadn't noticed. She's a skilled executive, though. Should help us with any legal issues we might encounter.
Okay, and there's so many references too, and I feel like they were doing a good job to put that in there, because
Looks like we're up.
Ash in the first movie said almost word for word the first line of dialogue. I don't need as much sleep as the rest of you. Oh my god. Yes. That was the sound of the loader from the first movie. No, the second movie. Sorry, the second movie. Whenever Ripley's operating the loader in the loading deck. So much preservation, the design of the doors. More integration for things that you didn't see in the movie, like these door status lights. Where is one? Right there.
Hope you all had a restful journey.
The Torrens is in very good order for an old M-Class captain.
She was a wreck when I bought her. Took a few years and a lot of contracts to refit. She pays for herself now.
You said we're approaching Sevastopol Station. Are we docking?
I believe your contact is Marshal Waits, is that right? I'll hail Sevastopol and arrange boarding with him.
Good. Let's get this done.
Don't worry, Miss Taylor. Routine. In and out. Connor, how we doing?
SMG loaded and calibrated. Approach vector locked.
Prep comm so I can say hello.
Channel open, Captain.
Does everyone have their briefing documents?
You can watch the approach on the monitors.
Okay, so this bridge was almost completely taken from the movie. Oh no, I didn't get a chance to see Mother, which is the shipboard AI.
Can we see it?
Switch to monitors. Sevastopol Station.
Is that damage?
It looks like damage.
Punch up 74, tight angle.
Looks like the dry dock bay is screwed.
I can't bring the Torrens into that.
This is the commercial vessel Torrens out of St. Clair, registration number MSV7760, calling Sevastopol Traffic Control. We're carrying 3 passengers on a whale in...
Yutani Bond, you're holding the Nostromo flight recorder unit. We request immediate permission to transfer the passengers portside over.
This Waits, Colonial Marshal, Sevastopol Station, serious situation.
Hello, Marshal? Marshal, this is the Torrens. Say again? The station's comms seem pretty screwed up, so I fitted Samuel's suit with a radio booster. I can only keep the Torrens in transit for 24 hours.
You'll have heard from us by then.
Safe trip.
Stand by. My contract doesn't cover bloody spacewalks. It's the only option, and it's perfectly safe if you do what I tell you. Depressurizing. Fuck. Hating this. Just shadow me, Taylor. You too, Samuels.
Affirmative.
Fuck happened here? My God, Ripley. You're doing good, Taylor. Just keep moving!
Taylor Ripley, hold on!
Samuels! Taylor! Respond! Anybody! Okay.
Oh, the water droplets are amazing. Okay, so what just happened was the lawyer was complaining about having to do an EVA, which is a spacewalk. And an explosion happens, debris was rocketed into space and snaps the tow cable that we were using to get to the ship. This is the furthest point that me and my wife were able to get to, so from this point on, it's pretty much flying blind. is dark. This is gonna be scary. Oh no. I already can see a bunch of different things that they're gonna do with these little segments, these crawling segments. Oh, that is so dark. Oh, this game is gonna be creepy, dude. Now, I'm interested to see how they're gonna... Can I stand up? Am I crouched? Hold on. Okay, cool. Now what I'm interested to see is how the alien is actually going to function. Because I've played Aliens vs. Predator, 2016 version, and some of the older versions, and no game has really been able to successfully capture what the alien is like in the movie, and that is fast, deadly, and calculating. And savage, a perfect organism. Q. Share decommissioning. So, boys and girls, you probably heard the whispers about Sevastopol Station by now, and I confirm it's official. Sevastopol is being decommissioned. I will go over with each of you what this means in regards to your contracts and your next placement, but for now we still have a job to do. The suits want this job done with a skeleton crew, which means that we'll only be getting a few outside contractors to help, and it does mean overtime. I recommend that you take it while you can, while it's available. I should point out that the decommission does not mean lucky dip. Everything that has to be accounted for, and I will personally escort anyone found helping themselves to equipment to Marshal Waits. Okay. It's probably who we spoke to on the radio. Fully corrupted. Okay, cool.
This'll help.
Again, economic trouble because they're addressing theft. So, where am I at? Crouch. I'm guessing you want me to go this way. Someone you always know. Someone new you always know where can you go. How do can I pick you up again? What the hell? Whoa.
Hello? Anyone here?
This is very atmospheric. Is that's a map? Or not a map, but a model of Sevastopol? Plainly, if you're looking for our stash and moved it, if you let it out of the open where anybody could have taken it, Jesus, you know what I had to do to get it. I've hid it in one of the storm rooms. You should be able to find it. The code is 0340. Don't worry, no one goes there to the terminal anymore, not after what happened. Also, we're out of meds and low on water, so if you need some, it's your turn. Maybe it'll teach you to take care of our stuff in the future. So what happened? I mean, we know what happened. We're playing an alien game, but do I need to actually write down that number? Missing persons? Oh, that's cool. Move their stuff 0340. Okay. Public know we have a long journey together, but sadly it's becoming to an end. Seegson Corp would like to take this opportunity to thank you all for who worked and lived at Sevastopol over the years. This hopes that Sevastopol has helped to make it a productive and rewarding environment. Our investment and belief in the station is never wasted. Be assured that Seegson's Apollo Central AI and Working Joe androids will be there to serve Sevastopol until the last equipment is removed. We wish you all the very best for our future. After all, Sevastopol isn't just a station, it's people. Okay. Harris Turner, get back here now. We have a track somewhere in engineering. Lock the terminal down, kill the power, and don't forget your reports. Make them thorough. We're going to need our paperwork to bulletproof when this shit is over. Restore power to departures. So, what did we learn? That there are working AI called Working Joes, and that there is the AI is called Apollo. That there's something happened, and there was 2 emails that was written while the incident was happening. And restore power to departures. Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to cut it here. Thank you for watching, and enjoy your day.